Welcome to the CPM Customer Success podcast, where we help Office of Finance leaders enable an exact solution to enhance their corporate performance without spending countless nights and weekends in the office. Hi, I'm your host, Andy Smetana with Nova Advisory. Nova Advisory is a 100% OneStream professional services diamond implementation partner. We help OneStream customers and prospective OneStream customers get the most out of their OneStream investments. And for CPM Customer Success listeners, we now have a weekly email newsletter to keep you informed on the latest CPM Customer Success news. By subscribing today, you'll be informed on episode releases, including customer success stories, OneStream interviews, and capabilities to keep you up to date about OneStream's unified platform for finance. Check out the Nova Advisory website, novaadvisory.com/podcast. And subscribe to the CPM Customer Success Podcast newsletter today. So let me paint a picture for you. It's month end, your finance team is buried in spreadsheets, and everyone is scrambling to reconcile numbers. Files are being emailed back and forth. Version names include words like final, final-final. The best one of all, in all caps, final-v2-final. Errors pop up, someone overwrite a cell, another person forgot to update a formula, and now no one knows which version is correct. Meanwhile, deadlines are looming, leadership's waiting, your team is wondering, why are we still doing it this way? Well, we've got great news for you. There is a better way, and today we're talking about how OneStream replaces disconnected spreadsheets with a unified, reliable platform, one that enhances and improves accuracy, streamlines collaboration, and it makes finance a true strategic powerhouse. So why is a unified CPM solution critical for finance transformation? Well, finance is changing. We're no longer just reporting numbers, we're guiding the business with insights, predictions, and real-time decision-making. But how can we be strategic when we're drowning in disconnected spreadsheets? So let's break this down. Spreadsheets have long been the go-to for finance teams. They're easy to use, they're flexible, and after years of use, most of us are Excel wizards at this point. But as companies grow, financial operations become much more sophisticated, and spreadsheets become more of a bottleneck than a solution. And here are some of the problems that this creates. First off, data inconsistencies. Every team has their own version of their own spreadsheet. They have their own formulas, and suddenly no two reports match up. Number two, lack of version control. So if you've ever worked on an outdated spreadsheet, just because someone forgot to send the latest version, you'll know what I mean. And I think we probably all have been in that scenario. Third up, zero real-time collaboration. So when finance teams work in silos, aligning on the numbers, the correct numbers, it's nearly impossible. Fourth up, increased risk of errors. If you have one wrong spreadsheet formula, one misplaced decimal, suddenly all of your forecasts could be off by millions of dollars. Fifth up, compliance nightmares. Regulatory requirements demand transparency and accuracy. Those are two things that spreadsheets just can't guarantee. So this is why a unified CPM platform is a game changer for your organization. OneStream eliminates the chaos, providing finance teams with a single point of truth where data is accurate, real-time, and instantly accessible to all key stakeholders. So let's now talk about the big three finance headaches: planning, forecasting, and financial close. Every team deals with these, and if you're using spreadsheets, you know how painful they can be. First off, planning and budgeting. The annual budgeting process can take forever. Teams work in silos, data is scattered across different spreadsheets, and by the time the budget is finalized, it's already outdated. Second up, forecasting. Forecasting should be agile. It should be responsive to your changing business needs and conditions. But with spreadsheets, good luck keeping up with the real-time market shifts. Manual updates slow everything down, and scenario planning becomes almost impossible. Third, we have the financial close. So the dreaded month-end close, well, if you're using spreadsheets, it is. Those spreadsheets turn into an error-prone, time-consuming nightmare. You have manual reconciliations, you have outdated reports, you have last-minute adjustments. All of that can be truly exhausting. Doesn't have to be this way. OneStream provides a streamlined process for these. It automates your workflows, it reduces your errors, and it gives finance teams back their time. So let's now touch on a critical aspect of financial management, and one that's kind of unique, and often we see our clients using spreadsheets for this process, and that's tax provisioning with financial reporting. So you might be asking, why are we talking tax? Well, in our experience, that tax provision process, it really is a siloed and heavily reliant on spreadsheets and heavily reliant on manual data entry. And that separation can lead to inconsistencies between tax and financial reports, and that can increase the risk of compliance issues. OneStream addresses this by integrating tax provisioning into the financial reporting process. And by unifying all these functions, companies can ensure that the tax calculations align with financial data, which enhances your accuracy and reduce risks of error. All of this integration not only streamlines your workflows, it also provides a comprehensive view of the organization's financial health, which facilitates better decision-making and compliance. So let's now talk about why OneStream is leading the change in eliminating spreadsheets once and for all. For years, your finance teams have been relying on those spreadsheets because they're familiar, they're flexible, they're widely used, everyone knows how to use them. But as businesses scale, the limitations of those spreadsheets, they become impossible to ignore. You've got the version control nightmares we've touched on with multiple copies of that same file, each with different numbers. You've got data silos, your finance teams, your tax, your FP&A teams, and your operations. They all have their separate disconnected spreadsheets. You've got manual errors, and a single mistyped formula can throw off your entire forecast. You've got no real-time collaboration. When people are working in silos, aligning on those numbers is an impossible task. And you've got slow, inefficient processes. By the time spreadsheets are reconciled, the data is already outdated. So this is where OneStream takes over. Unlike fragmented solutions that require multiple integrations, OneStream unifies your financial planning, your reporting, your forecasting, your tax, and your analytics, all in a single controlled platform. How does OneStream eliminate spreadsheet chaos? Well, you get to a single source of truth. All of your financial data is stored in one place. You eliminate the duplication and inconsistencies of that data. You've got real-time collaboration. So your finance teams, your operation teams, and your executives, they're all working from the same data sets, and they all have role-based access to see the data that they need to see and they're allowed and enabled to see. You've got AI-powered automation. So machine learning algorithms, they're built into OneStream. They can help detect patterns, they can detect anomalies, and they can identify risks before they impact your decision-making. Extensible dimensionality. We've touched on this in a few episodes of CPM Customer Success. This allows your finance teams to scale their models without creating spreadsheet chaos. It allows each business segment or division to see their view of their business, how they want to see that, but you still are kept within one unified platform. And you've got integrated workflows and audit trails. That ensures you've got the traceability throughout your process. It ensures your compliance and your governance process, all of that is working seamlessly. And so the results you can achieve with OneStream and across these areas, you can get to 80–90% reduction in manual spreadsheet usage. This is consistent with Nova Advisory's experience after deploying the OneStream solution. That will free up your finance teams from those endless reconciliations. Faster financial close. Companies can cut their financial close by 50% or more just by automating their consolidation and reporting. Increased forecast accuracy. With the AI-driven predictive modeling, it eliminates guesswork and improves your decision-making. Lower total cost of ownership. By consolidating multiple systems into OneStream, companies can save on their IT costs and eliminate inefficiencies. And scalability for future growth. As businesses expand, OneStream grows with them without the need for more spreadsheets. So if your finance team is still buried in spreadsheets, you're fighting version control and spending hours fixing errors and reconciling numbers, it's time to step back and ask, isn't there a better way? With OneStream, you're not just replacing spreadsheets, you're transforming finance with a unified AI-driven automated platform that enables and empowers real-time strategic decision-making. And it's not, OneStream just isn't an upgrade from your spreadsheets, it's the future of finance. So let's take a look at a couple case studies. First up is a leading global green energy producer. This company is headquartered in Europe. They operate wind farms, different plants, all in the solar energy and renewable energy space. They were entangled in a web of over 1,500 disconnected spreadsheets, 1,500 across multiple business units. Their financial consolidation and reporting were cumbersome and error-prone. By implementing OneStream, they achieved automated real-time consolidation and forecasting, and the results they achieved, they replaced manual data upload processes with a direct integration from their ERP system to OneStream, which streamlined their intercompany reconciliation processes and simplified their currency translations. The OneStream's platform scalability allowed them to adapt to ongoing company changes seamlessly. And as their finance director noted, we appreciate OneStream's dynamic access to information and its simplicity. Since go live, the platform's been able to easily adapt to ongoing company changes and requirements. Next case study is a manufacturing leader. So this is an international manufacturing company. They operate across the globe. They're actually headquartered in Africa, and they offer a comprehensive range of financial services for businesses, institutions, and high net worth individuals. Their finance team faced a major challenge of data inconsistencies, manual reporting, and an over-reliance on spreadsheets. They had discrepancies between numbers that were reported by different business unit leads, and those were sourced from the general ledger, and they led to frequent restatements. It led to tons of overtime in the finance team. It led to lack of trust in their financial reporting. But under a new financial director, the company launched a finance transformation program, which focused on standardizing their processes, simplifying their account structure, and modernizing their financial reporting. After evaluating multiple options, including SAP BPC solution, Oracle HFM solution, or their /cloud solution, the board chose OneStream for its unified platform, its real-time integrations, and its ability to scale with their needs. So with OneStream, the company eliminated those manual financial close processes. It automated consolidations and reconciliations, and enabled a single source of truth for finance. So one of the biggest transformations they received was their manual statutory reporting. It became fully automated. They reduced their errors, they accelerated their financial close, and the impact was immediate. As their CIO put it, last year he had phone calls almost every day during the financial year end. And this year they didn't get one call. With approximately 100 users across finance, IT, and audit, all leveraging OneStream, the company is seeing greater transparency, faster reporting, and a more strategic finance focus on value creation, not the manual work efforts. By unifying data, eliminating spreadsheets, and automating their financial close, this international bank, they had taken finance to the next level. They've delivered accurate real-time insights that drive better decision-making. So in closing, what does all this mean for finance leaders? What's the takeaway? Spreadsheets have been a trusted tool for decades, but in today's fast-paced financial environment, they're more of a roadblock than they are a solution. They introduce errors, they slow down processes, they keep finance teams stuck in manual, repetitive tasks instead of focusing on strategy and insights. A unified CPM solution like OneStream, it doesn't just improve your processes, it transforms finance teams into strategic powerhouses. So instead of wrestling with broken formulas and version control, OneStream customers are now closing their books faster. They have improved forecast accuracy, and they're empowering their leadership with real-time, trusted financial insights. Let's not forget that we talked about that tax provisioning. It's a critical yet overlooked function. OneStream seamlessly integrates into financial reporting, reducing compliance risks and ensuring those tax calculations align with your financial information. And if you're still relying on spreadsheets for the planning, forecasting, financial close, you're leaving time, money, and accuracy all on the table. So here is the challenge and takeaway. Take a step back. Look at how much time and effort your team is spending on manual processes and ask yourself, is there a better way? From my point of view and Nova Advisory's point of view, there is, and starts with OneStream. And if you want to chat about how OneStream can work for your organization, let's start the conversation. Reach out and let's make it happen. Thanks again for listening to today's episode of CPM Customer Success. A reminder to check out the CPM Customer Success weekly email newsletter to stay informed on the latest CPM Customer Success episode updates and OneStream news. Go to the Nova Advisory website, novaadvisory.com/podcast, and subscribe to the CPM Customer Success podcast newsletter today. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you next week for another episode of CPM Customer Success.